What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to today's installment of Renegades Reviews. I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, here to bring you my thoughts on a Christmas television special. This one aired originally in December 5th of 1979. I was only about 3 years old at the time, but it has been a favorite of mine for as long as I can remember, although I've only just recently seen the actual TV special. I have always made a habit out of listening to the CD from this throughout the holiday season, and even when I was younger, I would listen to the vinyl record. Yes, that dates me, but the vinyl record of this in the middle of the summer because I just loved it that much. Today I'm going to talk about John Denver and the Muppets, A Christmas Together. Now this, like I said, from 1979, this is basically when all the old celebrities and musicians would have their yearly, and if not yearly, but regular holiday Christmas specials on TV, generally to reintroduce them in a way to, they had an album that was coming out or a movie that was coming out or just hadn't been seen for a minute or were at the height of their popularity and the networks want ratings, so let's give so-and-so a special. This was one of John Denver's. It wasn't his first. It would not be his last, but I can almost say with certainty that it was his best. The special opens with John and the Muppets singing the 12 Days of Christmas, slightly altered from the version that appeared on the vinyl record and the CD. And in order to add a comedic element to it, Fozzie Bear forgets his line, "Seven swans a-swimming," multiple times. The song keeps going. They don't stop the song because then the 12 days would take even longer, but you can kind of see John and Fozzie going at it in the background while everyone else is doing their parts, trying to remind him of his lines. The main plot of the show, though, is about the creation of the special. After the 12 days, we open and see everyone in the production meeting going over the script, what needs to be added, what doesn't need to be added, what needs to be taken out, how many lines do we have, etc. During one discussion on Piggy's number, Piggy confronts Denver about a mutual attraction, to which John reminds her that he's a happily married man. Miss Piggy portrays a doll named Fifi in the big production number, while John plays a wooden soldier, kind of doing the March of the Wooden Soldiers, and tries to stay in line with the other soldiers. He's a little out of sync with the rest of them. I guess you could say, to take a play off of Christmas, he would belong on the island of misfit toys. The program concludes with John reciting the story of the Christ child and the Muppets singing Silent Night while the children in the audience join in. Some of the other songs that are featured, John and Rolf perform Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Definitely one of the high spots of the show. The Peace Carol, which is an original composition performed by John and Scooter primarily. John performing A Baby Just Like You. You also have John reciting Alfie the Christmas Tree, which is an actual book that you can find on Amazon and eBay. Very, very hard to come by, though. It runs in about the $50 range. It's John's original poem, Christmas poem for the holidays. And then you also have We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And probably one of my favorites is the song The Christmas Wish, performed by Kermit. Very hokey in some places of this. I mean, after all, it is a Muppet Christmas special. It's also John Denver, who was never really known for being the most serious of guys, except for in some of his songs he got kind of political and serious messages, but he was always known for being a pretty fun-loving guy. And the Muppets, of course, kids love them. It was a great way to cross over and have, kids be exposed to John Denver and his music, and for grown-ups to enjoy the Muppets, which their kids love. All in all, this is definitely a fantastic special. Found it on YouTube, as it's never been released on VHS or DVD. Why, I don't know. But they really need to get on that. Either the Henson Company or Disney, since it's a Muppet special and Disney now owns the Muppets. Maybe it's a tie-up with the John Denver estate. But it needs to be released on DVD for the whole world to see and own and love, just like I do. I highly recommend you guys go onto YouTube, look up John Denver, A Christmas Together, and if you're a fan of his music or if you're a fan of the Muppets, I do not feel you will be disappointed. What do you guys think of John Denver and the Muppets, A Christmas Together? Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. As always, tweet them to me at ROWJJWilliams. Let me know what other Christmas movies, TV Christmas episodes, and Christmas specials you would like for me to discuss as we continue the road to Christmas here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. And until tomorrow, I am the Renegade JJ Williams, and I will talk to y'all once again then.